In the Bible, we can see that there is three different kinds of speaking in tongues. I want to share them with you today briefly because this subject has so much confusion around it, so many kinds of teachings that is not correct, okay? I have spoken in tongues myself for over 20 years. I have seen thousands upon thousands receive the gift of speaking in tongues in various countries that I've been preaching the gospel and done missionary work. So the three types I want to talk about is the first type is an earthly language. You can see it in the book of Acts when they received the Holy Spirit. Tongues as a fire came upon them and sat upon each and one of them. And they started to speak different languages. How can we know that? Because in Jerusalem that time, it was a great feast. It was the day of Pentecost. So there came many people from many different countries and languages. And when they came and the Holy Spirit fell and they saw that and heard that, they saw the Galileans speak many different languages. And this is because of what they received there, it was an earthly language, okay? The second type of speaking in tongues, I call it the prophetic one to the church or to other people. And this, not all have this gift. Even Paul says not all speak in these kinds of tongues, okay? And you can see it from 1 Corinthians chapter 14, and you can read it all through that. So not all of us have this gift, but for those who speak publicly in tongues, okay, Paul says you need to interpret that so that they can understand what you are saying. So when we are speaking prophetic tongues in public, then we need somebody, either ourselves or somebody else, need to interpret that. And that gift, not all have it, okay? But the third one is actually for all Christians. All who receive the Holy Spirit have this gift together with the Holy Spirit. And it's actually the only gift that we are given that is supposed to build ourselves up. The other gifts are to help other people and do the ministry of God. But this gift is to build our own spirit. Paul said from 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 4, he who speaks in a tongue edifies himself, but he who prophesies edifies the church. So when we're speaking the personal prayer language in tongues, we are edifying ourselves. We are built up spiritually. We receive so many things in the spirit. And it's like, I always give this picture. It's like you can walk for 40 miles. It will take a long time. But if you have a vehicle, it will take shorter time. This is how the spiritual walk is. When you have the spirit, the gift of speaking in tongues, when you act upon that spirit, it will become like you have a vehicle in the spirit. You are moving fast. You have revelation. You have many different things. Also, you can see in the Bible that those who speak, you can see it in the world, those who speak in tongues often operate in the gift of casting out devils, healing the sick, baptized in the Holy Spirit, etc., etc. They are also in the other gifts. Anyway, this gift, the personal prayer language, we should use it all the time. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 2, for he who speaks in tongue does not speak to men, but to God, for no one understands him. However, in the Spirit he speaks mysteries. Now, for those who say, no, you need to interpret it. But he says, in the Spirit, he speaks mysteries. If it's mysteries, it's not supposed to be interpreted. It's between you and God. And this is the personal prayer language. Oh, this is such a great gift, and we all really need this one. You can see also when Peter came to the house of Cornelius, when he started to preach the gospel to them, it says that the Holy Spirit fell and they started to speak in tongues. Okay? So also Jesus said, and these signs will follow those who believe. In my name they will cast out demons. They will speak in new tongues. Not in old tongues, old languages that already were, in new tongues. And sometimes I heard some poor interpretations about this. They say like, oh, it's like speaking the language of love and everything. I mean, please, there is a language that God has given us through the Holy Spirit, that when we speak it, because we don't know what we even should pray about, but when we're speaking in tongues, our spirit is speaking mysteries with God. Our spirit knows what we need. Okay, so we really need this gift, and you should really seek to receive the Holy Spirit and speak in tongues. If you don't know how to do, go to a church that believe in this, and tell them, I really want to speak in tongues, please help me. I think that the biggest problem why people don't receive speaking in tongues is because of wrong kind of teaching, and who creates also unbelief. But when you get the proper kind of teaching, you will also receive faith. And when you receive that faith, it will be very easy for you to receive. It's a gift. You can't think it out. It's like healing. You can't think it out. You just receive it. I hope this helps you in your walk. God bless you.